All right, so the title of this video, this 10-minute Talks with Ty, is how oral sex helps you respond to the market faster and helps increase your sales in your e-commerce business. All right, so my name is Tyron Spear. Done about $2.4 million in private label e-commerce sales in the Marine Corps, Blackwater Security Group, and then started on Amazon, and then from Amazon started selling my products on Shopify, and and I run traffic from Facebook and from YouTube. All right, so this whole concept of oral sex and responding to the marketplace. So I just spoke in my last video. I was talking about email marketing after you've done the research and how critical the research is and who all needs the research and so on and so forth. And I did a summary. So now I'm talking about now that we actually have our messaging in the marketplace, the response, how fast we should respond. When you think about oral sex, if you're good at oral sex, and if you're not good, then this will help you get better. So this video is killing two birds with one stone. So and the ladies should thank me for this video as well. So ladies, I should see a lot of comments down in the section, a lot of thumbs up as well. Oral sex, and I'm speaking a man giving a woman oral sex. So the woman in this scenario is the marketplace. And ladies lead the market. Ladies lead most marketplaces anyway, unless you're like in a survival niche or something like that. But ladies lead most marketplaces, especially the beauty and probably even the health and wellness niche as well. So anyway, you've done a lot of work to get to this point. So right now we are in between this lady. We are in between this lady's legs. She's laying down. She's removed her panties. She's removed her panties. Possibly her bra. Possibly she's fully naked, or maybe she just has her panties down. Whatever the situation may be, but she's allowed you to get to a very intimate place with her. So, what does this look like when it comes down to selling? We've spent money. We spent all of this money on a copywriter. We spent all this money on a copywriter. We put together a photo, put together some sales copy, and now we're running ads on Facebook. And comments are beginning to start coming in. Back to oral sex. She's laid down, and now she's allowed you to come. She's allowed you to get into this intimate space with her, and now you're down there, and now you're looking, right? So you're looking around. Maybe you're starting off with the labia, and you're starting to work your way up to the clitoris, right? Or maybe you don't know where the clitoris is at, so maybe you're just licking around aimlessly. Things are going to start to happen. One, if she's laying there limp, then maybe you're not doing anything. Maybe you're not doing the right thing. If you've been running this ad for a while and comments are coming in, and those comments, a lot of those comments are like, will this work for this? Can you also use it for that? The last time I tried something like this didn't work. I think this is a scam, so on and so forth. Your response to those comments, your response to this lady laying there limp is going to your response to this lady laying there limp is going to allow you, two things is going to happen. Either you don't respond, meaning that you don't find where the clit is at, and now to actually lick the clit, and I'm going to actually tell you where to lick on the clit as well. So you're getting 2 for 1. Ladies, thank me later. Hit me up in the comments. So I'm actually going to tell you where to lick on the clit, but you need to find the clit. Same thing. You need to figure out how to answer these questions. These aren't just random questions. These people do want to buy your product, but these are objections in the comments. What needs to happen is, remember I told you in an earlier video that the copywriter looked at all of the comments on my Amazon listing, and he moved some of those things up into the title and also into the bullets. It's the same thing in this case. As these comments and these questions are coming in, those things, you need to have the answers to those things. And guess where those answers are going to come from? From your research. Back to licking on the labia. and even understanding what the heck the labia is, and even understanding that the vagina, there's reflexology points within the vagina as well. I never thought that I'd be mixing these two topics together, but here we go. But there's reflexology points within the vagina as well. Not only should you be licking on her labia, which is the inner lips or the outer lips. I don't know all of the labelings for each one of these pieces, but not only should you be licking on those, not only should you be licking on the labia, but you should also be working your way up to a point at about 1 o'clock on the clit. That is the point that you're going to be looking for. But back to the market, and back to the market being her body. The closer you get to that, two things is going to happen. One, her hand is going to begin to move on your head, and you need to be listening. You need to be listening, or more so using your senses. So you want to be knowledgeable about. There's a lot of things going on. There's only humans probably could perform these acts as well as we can, because we're using a lot of our senses when we're engaging in oral sex, specifically on a woman. I can't speak from the other perspective, but specifically on a woman, because what we're listening and what we're feeling, what we're listening and feeling for is how her legs are moving around our heads with where we're looking at right now. And depending on whether or not she's verbally telling us what's going on, and I'm going to feed that back into to us as well. And because I just talked about feeding that back into us, what's happening is the market, this woman, that she's laying there, and now her hand is grabbing your head and her hand is slowly guiding you. What this is a feedback loop. So she's giving you information saying, move over here a little bit more. Maybe you're doing something too hard, so maybe now she's probably guiding your head, pushing your head back. She's doing all of these different things, and as you begin to listen to the market, the chances of her having an orgasm, the chances of her linking you to that orgasm, and her falling deeper in love with you, or her wanting to be around you more, depending on what your relationship is going up, and up, the more you begin to listen to what the market is telling you to. So now this feedback loop is helping you begin to be a smarter lover, and it's also getting you to the point to where you know exactly how to lick on her clitoris, whether it's hard, whether it's soft. What also should happen after the fact, so now let's just say, so I'm going to pause right there with the woman, and I'm going to jump back to comments and Facebook ads and questions. Wherever these questions or wherever these comments are coming to you at, whether they're coming to you on Facebook, or whether they're coming to you in the comments and under your YouTube video, or whether they're coming to you in email, or whether they're coming to you over chat messages, whatever it is people are telling you, and you're looking for a theme. You're looking for not a theme, but you're looking for a trend. So you want people to keep saying that. If people are saying the same thing over and over and over again, that needs to be fixed quickly, right? So if this lady is moving or she's not moving, then that you need to fix that quickly and find your way to the clit, and then the job still isn't done. Because you need to find that specific point on the clit as well. So now, as you're listening to the feedback in the marketplace, you can begin to change your messaging. So you can show that to the copywriter, say, hey, we need to revise this because people are asking these questions, and these questions aren't being, these are the objections that they're bringing up, and these objections aren't being met. They're saying that the price is too high. But when we did the market research, we saw that, yeah, we're a little bit higher, but we're not that much higher. What would the margin look like if you brought the price down? So now the price is the same as everybody else on the market, but you're still delivering more value. So you're able to answer that question. You're able to answer that question as well. Hold on 1 second. I need to change lanes. So he's gonna let me get over. No, he's not. All right, boom. So yes, so there's a feedback loop going on. So however the market is telling you, you need to make these changes. And so what's happening inside the comments, the questions, whatever it is that whatever these people keep bringing up, these different folks keep bringing up the same thing. You need to change that. The minute you start making those changes, the minute sales are going to come in. If sales are coming in, more sales are going to come in, because you got people that are, and this is key, you got other people that are thinking about this, but they're not saying anything. back to this woman. Once you've listened to all of these different cues, you found the point in the clitoris, which is basically that 1 o'clock point on the which is a 1 o'clock point on the clitoris. Once you found that, you're slowly licking on that, using the ball of your tongue to lick on this point. Boom, she has an orgasm. Don't stop there. I'm not saying don't stop licking and all type of stuff like that, but what I'm saying is don't stop with the questioning and listening part. So now, after everything's said and done, the smoke is clear. What you want to do is, because I'm whether you've been with this woman for 20 years or whatever the situation may be, data is key. Information is key. Feedback is key. Remember, there's a feedback loop. The more information you get, the better marketer, the better salesperson you're going to be, and also the better lover you're going to be. This video, I'm over 10 minutes, but I'm going to keep going. You want to ask her, what do you think about that? You want to get this woman in a safe enough place with you to where she can teach you exactly how, where, what pressure, and it's just so that you can learn this, because once you get the mechanics down of her body and how she likes to be licked and all type of stuff like that, then what you can begin to start doing is you can begin to start pulling back from what she told you and begin to be somewhat of an artist. And now you can take your time because you know exactly what to do to get her there. Now you can be down there and you can come up with all these other things, because at the end of the day, you know exactly what it is going to be there. Now you can start playing around with some of the reflexology points in the vaginal canal, and they are quite a few. So you can Google that as well. And it's the same thing with your customers. You can begin to, what happens with these musicians is musicians begin to play around with all these different concepts because they already know how to make a hit. So they already know that if I put this snare here, if I put this bass line here, if I do this, that's going to be a hit. It's going to be the same thing with you. You'll get to the point to where you're like, okay, I already know my customers want this, and this, but I'm going to also try to give them this. Because you know exactly what it is that your customers want. You're already making money. Now you're starting to try new ideas. And it's the same thing with your woman. Now you're trying to mix things up, and because you already know exactly what to do, exactly how she likes it. Now you're just trying to mix other things up and give her another experience. The end point is still going to be the end point. You know that you have to do this, and this because she's told you. And just because, again, you guys have been together for 20 years, you can still continue to check in with her and be like, hey, how do you like this? How did you like that? Was this too much? Was this that? Women love to talk and women love to get their feedback, but they never feel like they're in a safe enough environment to do such. Not only do you want your woman giving you feedback, but you want your customers to give you feedback. People that have been with you over the years, ask them for their advice, ask them how you can make the company better, how you can make the customer service better, and how you can make the product better. And when you make those changes, you're in a constant feedback loop in business. Your customer service should be feeding you content, and your customers are going to feed you content. And your job is to try to continuously make your product better, so that way you can be world class. You'll be a world class partner, sexual partner, and I guess you'll be a oral scientist. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be world class in all of these areas, specifically with this person that you are involved with sexually. So that's it for today. So that's listening to that's oral sex, and listening how oral sex is just like listening to the market. So it's just taking a lot of cues. So you're taking cues from her body, you're taking cues from what the market is telling you. And here's another quick story. I had done all these different things that I'm telling you guys about. I put this product out there on the market. I'm giving them more than what they're asking for, and I'm giving them more value than what everybody else in the marketplace is. And I'm not selling. And I'm like, yo, why am I not selling? I read the comments and the lady says, well, you didn't show me in the video how to go. You didn't show me in the video how to go there and put my credit card information in. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, that's so stupid. The minute I did that, the sales started coming in. So the customers will tell you exactly what to do or tell you exactly what's missing in order for you to sell. Because on this wasn't just a regular enter your credit card. I was giving them financing options, but I didn't show them specifically how to use the financing options. That wasn't That wasn't their fault. That was her fault. When I looked at that comment had like 30 thumbs up, hearts, likes, and comments. So everybody was thinking this, but this one person said it. So that's the key. So that's 15 minutes, and I'm out. Listen to the market, listen to your lady, and you'll be an excellent marketer, and you'll be an excellent lover. All right, peace.